Hey guys, it's Thirsty Reactions, and we're watching Cobrakai. Season 1, Episode 6. I'm Liana.
I'm Shane.
I'm Malachi.
And guys, last episode was awesome. Miguel finally extracted sweet justice. I almost said vengeance, but no.
It is.
Well, I think outwardly justice and vengeance are similar, but in Batman Begins, they say vengeance is about making yourself feel better. So I do think it was justice in terms of it was worldly justice. Like, they got what they deserved. But it was revenge for Miguel because it made him feel better. And I support it because I think he deserves to feel that. I think they're pieces of shit. So I think, taking like a good girl like Sammy and running her fucking name through the mud is like one of the worst things you can do to someone. We had Robbie now wanting to work for Daniel because he knows it's going to upset his father. Guys, if you want to support us, you can go to Patreon. We have the next 4 weeks on there. And we also have full-length uncut reactions. Let's jump in.
What is that way? Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir! I kill! I kill! I kill!
Nice little flashback.
It must suck for Johnny.
What's Lip's name? It's Dimitri.
No, I think Miguel's happy
I'm
for
gonna let
him.
you talk me into this. This goes against everything I stand for. It's like extra gym class for no reason.
Let's just give it a chance. You saw the fight.
Go ahead!
There we go.
Face front.
Why the heck does she get one? She was there for like a day.
I don't know. That's a good point, but she has one. It's all right.
Word of advice, if you got shit for teeth, don't smile. God, makes me feel like a virgin just looking at you.
Around this dojo, I don't see Cobrakai material. See a fat kid with a funny hat with his tits popping out.
Oh my God, dude.
I've also seen some miracles.
Yep.
So, maybe there's some hope for you yet.
Is that his old thing? Uniform on the wall?
Yeah. Kind of like the Asian or the
Italian.
Jap.
She's stalking Miguel.
Yeah, they love that stuff, man. You're always trying to like distance yourself from like your family.
What the heck? Thanks, Dad.
What a sweetheart. God, I feel bad for her.
Sam said no, huh?
Yeah, I don't get it, man. She used to love karate.
She's not your mini-me anymore. You can't dress her up and teach her tricks.
Yeah, but what about you?
Oh, I already know all your tricks.
Huh.
And let's try to remember what happened 10 years ago when you and I hit the mat for a little karate.
Why are you looking at him?
Because 10 years ago they conceived him.
On a mat.
Oh.
For you to do a little karate with your dad.
Karate's boring.
What do you think you're doing right there? Look, it's practically karate.
This one is fine.
Got a Vita.
Come on, Anthony, let's go.
I do like a good Vita.
Alexa, order new PS Vita.
No, Alexa, override. Parental override.
Ordering PS Vita.
Dude, you need to get that boy in the treadmill. And he needs to learn some discipline. Or he's going to have terrible habits growing up. And get diabetes.
I have work. What, like a job? Oh, shit. Look at his pants. What are those?
You mean like the ninja guy? Why?
My dad hates his guts. When he finds out I'm working for him, he's gonna lose his shit.
Fighting positions. Jab punch. No, wait till I say go. Yeah. Hey, Lip.
That kid's like 12.
Yeah, you. The one with the freaky lip. Who do you think I'm talking
can't
to?
do that.
Excuse me, Mr. Lawrence.
Sensei. Lauren.
You really shouldn't make fun of someone's physical appearance.
Oh, is that so? So I'm not supposed to mention his lip at all?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what they teach you in school. But in the real world, you can't expect people to do what they're supposed to do. You can't handle someone making fun of you. How are you going to handle an elbow to the teeth?
By calling the police?
Oh, Jesus.
He does realize the Nazis lost the war, right? Why should I be scared of him? because he's got a snake on his wall. It's not like he's a teacher who can give us a bad grade. It's not like he can actually hurt us.
See, I think the cleft lip is something. I think that's off limits.
What even is his name?
You done?
What?
Go ahead, hit me. Strike me right here. Is that all you got, princess? Let that be a lesson to all of you.
That's.
Yeah, but you can't quit. I got yelled at, got my ass kicked, and then gave him my money. You know who lives like that? Hookers.
You gotta give him a chance. You don't know him like I do.
See, no one's gonna mess with you.
Every time I've gotten a fight with someone, the next day it's more about respect, especially if they fought back. Employee of the month right here.
I've been looking for someone to do a little karate with.
Oh,
You interested?
Are you asking me as a friend or as my boss?
As a friend.
I'm busy.
Okay, as your boss.
I'm sick.
Come on, it's a good workout.
Hey, when do you think I might get one of those shirts with my name on it?
Oh, you like the shirts, huh?
It's too much salt.
Kid wants a personalized shirt.
Oh yeah, we gotta get him a shirt. Means you're part of the team.
I'll book you 2 weeks at the company timeshare in Barbados.
Yeah, all right. Forget it.
Hey, kid, relax. We're just breaking balls. Look, I get it. I used to be the new guy around here.
You're trying to take initiative, get noticed.
Well, the boss has been wanting to move it up front by the windows. You think he can handle that?
For sure. Yeah, I can do it.
You definitely need to break the balls of the new guy, but you don't want to do something that would legit get him in trouble.
Who wants to take Samantha in? This little piggy needs a group.
Don't all volunteer at once.
Miguel, step up, dog. Shit.
We'll take her.
I think that kid is hilarious.
Dimitri,
yeah.
What the hell's the matter with you? Starting a car in a crowded showroom? What are you, out of your mind? What were you thinking?
screw this. Why isn't I telling on him? Because he's not a snitch.
He's not a snitch.
It's okay. Everything's fine, guys.
Fine.
You don't have to fire me, okay? I quit.
Hey, Robbie, it's Robbie, right? Come here. Right? It's Robbie, you're gonna break your thumb there. What? Make a fist. Make a fist. If you're gonna punch your boss, you gotta make a tight fist. Thumb around the outside.
No, it's gonna be father. It's gonna be like father-son relationship here.
Hit my hand. Okay. All right. That's better.
I already get
Listen,
punched.
I'm sorry
and
for
slapped.
calling you out inside, all right? That's on me.
Slaps.
So, Robbie, where are you from? You from around here? You graduated West Valley? I grew up in Reseda. Before that, Newark, New Jersey, so I know a thing or two about that.
Wait, really? Figured your family came from money.
I guess things aren't always what they look like, right?
Right. Yep.
What were you thinking for sex? Because in the male, this tract opens up near the umbilical cord. So I think ours is female.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me out, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you would have found another group.
I meant with the fight.
Took her that long?
Yeah, someone had to take care of those assholes.
Thanks, I'm taking these super awesome karate lessons with
But
me.
you telegraphed the sweep. When you lift up your foot like that, it's just all the weight to your back leg. More wind up, less power.
I guess I should be taking lessons from you.
That was a freebie. Next one, I'm gonna expect money up front.
Where's everyone? Crater face. Nose ring. Slingshot.
They quit, Sensei.
You serious? That was a test. I want to see who the quitters are, not you guys. You're in it to win it. Right? You could be at home playing your iComputers, playing your video games, eating candy. Instead, you're here, doing push-ups, learning how to fight. Lip, look, even Lip's tougher than those guys. He's no quitter.
Could you please not call me that?
Excuse me, what?
I said, could you please not call me that? I'll warn him out, Sensei.
No, Lip has something he wants to say. Speak up, Lip, or is your tongue messed up too? You one of those challenge kids?
The doctor said I could be on the spectrum.
I don't know what that is, but get off it pronto. If you don't want me to call you lip, then don't have a weird lip. Can't you get surgery for that?
I was born with a cleft lip. It's the scar from the surgery.
I mean, it was worse before that. Or did the doctor just screw me?
Please change the topic.
You don't think I want to? It's tough when it's right in front of me. If you want to be something other than a nerd with a scar on his lip, then you gotta flip the script, okay? Get a face tattoo or gouge your eye out. We'll call you Patch, all right? No, don't do that one. You'll still look like a freak. Oh, great. Really? Another quitter?
That was way too hard, man.
No more
Jeez.
lessons today. Oh, come on, Diaz. They're a bunch of losers.
Yeah, well, some of those losers are my friends.
Yeah, that tracks.
And they're your students. You wanted a full dojo. You got one.
Not full like that. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna cry now, too?
No, You don't know what it's like to be us. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's official. You've earned it.
You need a hand with that?
Nah, I better do it myself. I did the crime, I gotta do the time, right?
Daniel likes to get a hard copy of the sales report delivered to his house every night. He's old school like that, you know?
Amanda asked me to do it, but I'm pretty sure she just likes the fact that it's 20 minutes out of my way.
Are you messing with me again?
No, never mind. Just forget about it. Just trying to make amends. That's
No,
it.
okay. I'll do it. Car dealership.
Or 0 calories.
Car dealership feels like a nice place to work.
It
Bunch of cars everywhere, but
they
this-
definitely have this professional feel. Like they try to make you feel that way at least.
James is murderer. Samantha, why did you dissect me? I could have gone somewhere in life.
That's cute.
Just joking, it's Miguel.
I don't know.
And they can kick like all the way above their heads. I mean, if I get those lessons, then I can totally get it above my head.
That's great, sweetie.
Oh yeah, and they had this snake.
He grew up on money. He grew up on money.
So cool.
Tom.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could take a karate class.
Karate? Ha! Look at you. You're a skinny little white boy.
The kid's a social reject. He doesn't have a single friend.
Maybe this is how he can make some friends.
Hey, fine, I'll write the goddamn check. I'll make it out to garbage because that's where it's gonna end up.
Seriously.
What seriously?
Just
what?
Just don't tonight, please.
Tonight? What are you talking about?
Damn.
Oh no. Samantha and
This is how he's going to learn the karate thing or want to take karate.
he's gonna be rivals with Miguel, and the girl's gonna be the.
I'm sure, yeah.
Knock the door.
Robbie?
Did you sense that I was here?
Oh, reflection.
Here's a sales report you asked for.
Sales report. Yeah, this is good stuff. Very important. You didn't share this with anyone else, did you?
I already staged that.
Your eyes only.
That's good. We won't want this sensitive material to fall into the wrong hands, now would we?
Damn it, Louie.
That one's on you, pal. Next time you outsmart the dope.
Yeah.
Louie did it again.
Only once, right? At a karate you were doing. Where's the punching?
Oh, karate isn't all punching and kicking. It's actually more about balance.
That didn't even really look like karate.
That was kata. That's the foundation of my karate. You want to stick around? Learn a few things?
Sure.
I see any. This is gonna turn into.
Beginning of Miyagi-Do.
3 more absences, Sensei.
Bunch of pussies.
No, it's my fault. Since you joined Cobrakai, I have been hard on you. I've humiliated you.
Left.
Yep.
Some of you I've hit. And for that, I don't apologize. Cobrakai is about strength. If you're not strong on the inside, you can't be strong on the outside. And right now, you're all weak. And I know that. Because I was you. I used to have no friends. Not that weird, I still hooked up with babes and all, but Point is, I wasn't always the badass sensei I am today. Welcome to Cobrakai.
Eli, what happened?
Holy shit, he took his advice.
I'm flipping the script.
Wait, you the kid with the lip?
Nice cut, bro.
I don't like the cut, but yeah.
You see that?
I think
All that matters is that you become badass. Hawk. Fall in.
I
don't like the cut.
no, I think he looks kind of a badass.
I've never liked it.
Class, are you ready to learn the way of the fist?
Yes, Sensei!
That kid with the cleft lip, that was the best possible outcome. Johnny was way over the line with him, and I know it comes from a place of ignorance too. And, you know, I know he had a rough childhood, but dude, he grew up in the United States in a rich-ass house. My mom grew up in the Philippines, didn't wear shoes till she was 14. So, you know, she would have traded places with Johnny in a minute. But I didn't need his villain backstory for me to realize why he was an asshole. Personally, that's me. I'm fine with him being an asshole and always being an asshole, and now he's kind of like the protagonist, right? That's just my opinion. I didn't need to see that stuff, but I understand, like, now he is remembering how he was treated, and he wants to treat these kids better.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that could be accomplished without the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
He was way over the line with that kid with the cleft lip. I mean, that kid can't help the fact that he was deformed. Now, if you're fat, you can lose weight, right? Like, I'm fat, and I definitely give fat people shit all the time. And now I'm fat, I give myself stuff. My cousin Jamie's on this channel. I make fun of him all the time, call him bitch tits and everything. But, like, you know, when you do that to kids that you're supposed to be, you know what I mean? It's a fine line.
There's a fine line between, right?
I think there's a fine line. I think you can make fun of them a little bit, but you cannot touch the cleft lip. That's not a subject I think you can touch.
No deformity.
That's my opinion. But that kid is a champ. He took it the best way possible and said, you're right. I'm going to be better. I'm going to transform and be a badass. And I think that's amazing because I think that's like a lawsuit waiting to happen, I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Look like you want to say something.
And Daniel started to teach Robbie karate because Robbie wanted to, and hopefully that turns into like a dojo or something.
That's what I'm hoping. I think he's going to bring back the Miyagi dojo, and I think it's going to start with Robbie. I mean, just that's such an epic story of like being
rivals,
being trained by your enemy, like your son being trained by your rival, your nemesis. What other notes you got, honey?
Johnny grew up like in a rich house, and his dad was a real jerk to him. That's probably where Johnny became a jerk.
No, you're right. I think that was to me that was to establish his.
He did look skinny though. He's skinnier than me.
No, for sure. But here's the thing: like people are, it either makes you or breaks you. In the case of the kid with the cleft lip, it didn't break him. It made him. Mm-hmm. It made him want to become better and stronger. Now I could never cross that line with a cleft lip. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, I've definitely called your friends fat before. You know what I mean?
I have no fat friends.
Well, I
used to be fat.
Well, I've given them shit.
Weight.
I've given them shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've said all kinds of inappropriate things to them when it's just us. Because I'm just giving them shit. The cleft lip thing, it made me want to throw up. It was terrible. But the chick with the curly hair, like, she was, like, they're pussies. Like, I thought that was funny. And I think this show is captivating to me because it is, like, the opposite of what we're teaching kids nowadays. The way culture is now is an overcorrection because of how Johnny and how he behaved in the 80s. It's like society's trying to overcorrect from that. And now we have, in my opinion, a generation of pansies who are, they're way too offended and they're way too politically correct. Now, I know Johnny is definitely not what you want to be and what we want our kids to be, but I think it's funny and it's great entertainment, and I think he's perfect to teach these kids, but they need to be able to, in their own head, take all the good and leave out some of the bad, right? When they form their own identities and their own values, they need to, take a lot of what Johnny's saying and probably take out 25% of it and keep 75% of it. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyways, I loved it, and this show is one of my favorite shows I'm watching. Can't believe I waited this long to watch it. I have a question. Do you guys think that Miguel, his other friend, the guy who's kind of a snappy talker, do you think Dimitri, do you think he'll be back?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think he'll join Johnny's what he started?
Well, he doesn't really like that.
Johnny McDaniels.
He's like,
think he likes a. He's gonna probably join Miyagi-Do if there's like a dojo.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more calmer and like better.
Yeah, I guess.
And not all about like fight, pain, and that stuff. Because Miyagi-Do is all about like defense and stuff.
Well, I guess to me, I feel like because he's like this snappy, sharp talker, and he was, even though I think he was kind of right, he was being kind of an asshole to Johnny in his own gym, right, in his own dojo. Mm-hmm. So I guess I feel like someone like that who's a fast talker, they need to be able to fight, and they need to be able to, because you're going to piss a lot of people off if they're going to punch you in the face. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying that's just reality, right? So I don't know. I hope he goes back to Cobra Kai. We'll see. Anyways, guys, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. You can also just leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Much love. We're out of here.